Be me. 23. Work as a graphic designer for a startup downtown. Broke up with my boyfriend Nick 8 months ago. We dated for 2 years. He kept saying we needed to talk more about our feelings. Told him that was exhausting. Said it felt like he wanted me to be his therapist. My friends agreed. He actually teared up when I ended it. Kept asking if we could work it out. I told him no. Felt powerful leaving. My friend group celebrated at dinner that night. Told me men who need emotional validation are just weak. Since then, I have been dating casually. No commitments, no being the one who cares more. Then I met Ryan. Happened at a mutual friend's game night 2 months ago. He is 26, works in marketing, has his own apartment, decent car. We talked about design. He actually knew the difference between kerning and leading. Asked smart questions about my portfolio. Remembered I said I wanted to visit that new art museum downtown. We exchanged numbers before leaving. He texted me the next morning. Hey, had a great time last night. That story about your boss rejecting your logo 12 times was hilarious. I replied normally at first. He would send good morning texts, ask about my projects, suggest lunch or coffee. He remembered I had a big client presentation on Thursday. Texted Friday asking how it went. Genuinely sweet stuff. We met for lunch once. He made me laugh, asked thoughtful questions, did not stare at his phone once. I told my roommate Jen he seemed really solid. Then my friend Amber noticed something. He texts you every day. That is a lot. I said it was nice. Is it though? Or is it what you hated about Nick? That is totally different. Nick was clingy. Ryan is just being polite. Girls' night the following weekend. Jen could not make it. We went through my text thread with Ryan. Everyone had the same opinion immediately. He is way too available. Where is the mystery? He is acting like you are already together. One friend pulled up some dating advice video. If he texts first every time, you are his emotional support, not his girl. Make him chase you. I felt stupid, like I had been doing everything wrong. That night, Jen asked what I was planning. I told her I was going to pull back a bit. That seems cruel, she said. If you like him, why play games? It is not games. It is setting boundaries. I am not going to be available every second just because some guy wants attention. There is a difference between boundaries and manipulation. You have been single for months. You do not understand modern dating anymore. She looked at me like I was making a huge mistake. But she dropped it. So I started the strategy. Stopped replying to good morning texts. Left him on read for 5 to 7 hours. Then sent short responses. When he suggested dinner, I said I was buried in client work. I was not. It was a Friday, and I had finished my projects Wednesday. Then posted Instagram stories at a club with friends. Next day at work, my phone buzzed. His text. My heart jumped before I could control it. Then I deliberately waited 3 hours to respond. Screenshot it. Sent it to the group chat. Look, he is still trying, even though I am ignoring him. They sent back fire emojis and queen emojis. Jen was in the chat, too. She just sent back an eye roll emoji. Ryan texted again later. Hey, if I am bothering you, just tell me. Do not want to be annoying. I felt a small stab of guilt. Showed Jen. He is giving you a clear opening, she said. He is literally asking if you want this. No, I said. He is guilt-tripping me for having standards. Classic manipulation tactic. Or maybe he is just being respectful. I ignored that text completely. Doubled down. Next afternoon at work. Was working on logo concepts. My phone lit up. Ryan texting. Just watched a guy on a skateboard completely eat pavement, trying to impress some girl. Made me think of that story you told about your college roommate. How is your day? I smiled automatically. Started typing back. Oh my God, that is hilarious. My day is pretty chill, just working on some designs. Then stopped. Deleted it all. This is exactly what I did with Nick. Always available. Always responding first. Always putting in all the effort. Put my phone face down, went back to Photoshop. Told myself, make him wait. Do not look desperate. 6 hours later at home, I checked. He had posted a story 30 minutes ago. Him at a brewery with coworkers. See, he is fine without me responding immediately. He is not sitting around waiting. But my stomach felt weird. Next morning, I finally replied. Haha, that is funny. Sorry, just seeing this work was insane yesterday. Read it like 15 times before sending. Too eager. Not eager enough. Finally, hit send. He replied 4 hours later. Just a thumbs up. I stared at that. Thumbs up. For way too long. 3 weeks in his texts slowed way down. Every few days instead of daily. Instead of good morning, it was just, hey, how have you been? I told myself this was working. He is finally learning he has to earn my time. Started posting strategic Instagram content. Gym photo in workout clothes. Coffee shop photo with a book he mentioned liking. I bought the book specifically because he said it was good. Watched my story views obsessively. His name showed up within minutes every time. See, still interested. Just needs to try harder. At work, I responded to his last text. OMG, sorry, just saw this. Been slammed with deadlines, he replied. All good. Hope work slows down for you. Waited for him to say more. Nothing. I went home annoyed. Told Jen he barely texts anymore. She was making dinner. Maybe because you ignore him for literal days. If he actually liked me, he would try harder. Or maybe he thinks you are not interested, and he is being respectful. Why are you always defending him? You do not even know him. I am not defending him. I am saying you are playing a dangerous game. Rolled my eyes and went to my room. 4th of July weekend. Our friend Chris threw a rooftop party. I spent forever getting ready. Ryan would definitely be there. My plan was to be casually cool. Let him come to me. He was there all right. Talking to another girl. Pretty brunette named Lisa. Worked at his company, apparently. They were laughing. Comfortable body language. She playfully shoved his shoulder. He leaned closer to hear her over the music, grinning at whatever she said. I felt this weird spike of something. Not jealousy. Just surprise. Positioned myself where he could see me. Laughed loud at someone's story. Tried to look fun and carefree. Ryan glanced over, gave a small wave. Hey, good to see you. Then turned right back to Lisa. Handed her a drink without asking what she wanted. That was it. No pulling me aside for a real conversation. No, I have been thinking about you. Just acquaintance energy. Chris caught my eye from across the party. Gave me this sympathetic look that made my chest tight. That night I texted him, "Hey, was good seeing you today." He responded the next afternoon. First time he ever waited that long. Yeah, always a good time at Chris's. I pushed harder. We should actually grab coffee soon. For sure. Let me check my schedule and get back to you. He never checked his schedule. I looked at his Instagram that night. He posted a story 3 hours earlier. Him at some bar downtown. Has time to go out, but not text me back. Jen found me staring at my phone. How was the party? Fine. Ryan was there with some girl. Wait like on a date. I do not know. I do not care. We were not even exclusive. You are right. You were not anything because you made sure of that. Can you not? But the knot in my stomach would not go away. 4 weeks later. My birthday dinner. Reserved a table at a nice restaurant for 10 friends. Ryan said he would come. I was excited. Birthday attention from someone who has been chasing me. Wore a dress he complimented once in a photo. Jen watched me get ready. You know he might bring someone right. Why would he do that? Because he is allowed to date other people. You made it clear you were not available. I did not say I was not available. I just was not desperate. She sighed, did not argue further. Ryan showed up with Lisa. Hey, hope this is cool. Brought a +1. This is Lisa. We have been seeing each other. Seeing each other? I forced a smile. Oh my God, of course. The more, the merrier. Internally, freaking out. Jen's eyes across the table said, I told you so. Lisa was genuinely nice. Asked about my design work. Complimented my outfit. Laughed at Ryan's jokes without trying too hard. At one point, he ordered her drink without asking. She smiled and squeezed his hand. They had this ease, this rhythm, like people who have been together forever. I watched him help light the candles on my cake. They brought a slice to share. He was so attentive. She looked at him with this simple happiness. That small moment cracked something inside me. Bathroom line, ended up alone with Lisa. So how do you know Ryan? We hung out a bit, I said. My hands were shaking, gripped the counter. He is honestly amazing, she said. I was so tired of dating app guys who play games, you know. Then I meet someone who just actually communicates. Seems basic, but it is so rare. I felt like I had been slapped. We actually matched like 6 weeks ago, she continued. But I was seeing someone else at the time. Then he messaged again a few weeks later, and I was free. I was like, why did I make him wait? She laughed. Sometimes you just know you know. 6 weeks ago. Right when I started the ignoring strategy. Few weeks later. Right after the 4th of July. Party. He did not even hesitate. Just moved on immediately. Has he always been this sweet? I asked. Oh yeah, Lisa said, like he remembered I mentioned loving sunflowers in our first conversation. Showed up to our 3rd date with a single sunflower. Not a bouquet, just one. Because I said they made me smile. The irony. I literally work with design and visual aesthetics. Never thought to connect with him on that level. Anyway, I am really lucky. Guys like him do not stay single long. I went back to the table, watched them the rest of the night. Ryan whispered something to Lisa. She laughed and kissed his cheek. Easy. Natural. I had never seen him look that relaxed, that open. When we cut the cake, his arm was around her, protective, claiming. I blew out my candles, made a wish I knew would never happen. As people left, I watched Ryan help Lisa with her jacket. She said something quiet. He laughed, that real, unguarded laugh. An inside joke I would never be part of. Chris's girlfriend came up to me. They are adorable together, right? He seems so much happier lately. So much happier. The words felt like ice water. He was not unhappy before. But I made him anxious, uncertain, constantly wondering if he was doing something wrong. Now with Lisa, he was light, himself. In the Uber home, I sat with a birthday balloon and gift bags. Childish tokens of a day that should have felt special. Opened my text thread with Ryan. Scrolled up to his old messages. The consistency. The genuine care. Hope your presentation goes well. Thinking of you. Saw this and thought of you. Then my responses. Thanks. LOL. Yeah, sorry just seeing this. I took a screenshot of the contrast, stared at it. First real moment of clarity. What did I do? Got home, sat on the couch with Jen. You were right about Ryan. I messed up. Yeah, you did. She is not even special. She did not do anything crazy. Maybe that is the point, Jen said softly. Maybe he did not want games. He just wanted someone who wanted him back. I did want him. Did you? Or did you just want him to want you? Could not answer that. At 2 in the morning, I drunk texted him, "Hey, it was really great seeing you tonight. Feel like we never actually got to hang out properly after we met. Would love to catch up if you are free." 3 texts in a row. The thing I never do. Typing bubbles appeared, disappeared, appeared again. My heart was racing. Finally, at 2:30, he replied, "Hey, I appreciate that. Pretty busy these days, but maybe in a group setting sometime. Hope you had an awesome birthday." Group setting. That is what you say when you are politely rejecting someone. I read it over and over. Showed Jen in the morning. "He is being kind," she said. "That is more than you gave him." I wanted to argue. Could not. Next 3 weeks were rough. Missed a major client deadline. Messed up a logo revision. Sent the wrong file to the wrong client. The client whose deadline I missed left a bad review. I would lie in bed at night, checking my phone constantly, looking at screenshots of our old conversations. One night I typed out a long apology text, deleted it, typed it again, deleted it again, maybe 8 times. My boss David pulled me aside. "What is going on with you?" "Nothing. I am fine. You are clearly not fine." Guy trouble. It is complicated. David sighed. "Let me guess. You played hard to get, and he found someone else." I stared at him. "How did you?" "Because I watched my sister do the exact same thing at your age. Thought she was teaching men to respect her. All she did was teach them to respect someone else." He shook his head. "Do not repeat her mistakes." I called Chris. "So Ryan and Lisa, huh?" "Yeah, like 2 months now. He seems really into her. I just did not realize he was seeing anyone when we were talking." "Were you guys talking?" Chris asked carefully. "He mentioned you kind of ghosted him." "I did not ghost him. I was just busy." "Okay," he said slowly. "Look, Ryan is a solid guy. He is not going to wait around for someone who does not show interest." Lisa showed up. So he paused. "For what it is worth, I think he really did like you." Past tense. That past tense felt like a rock in my stomach. Saturday night. I had been scrolling his profile for hours. Jen sat down next to me. "Okay, intervention time. I do not need an intervention. You have looked at his Instagram like 50 times today. You are just torturing yourself. You had a real chance. You blew it. Not because he was not interested, but because you played games. I was not playing games. I was protecting myself. From what? From someone who genuinely liked you." Jen's voice was firm. "You did to him exactly what Nick complained about, and now you are upset he had enough self-respect to walk away. That is not fair. It is completely fair. You wanted him to chase you while you did nothing? That is not feminism. That is just selfish." I started crying. I thought if I made myself too available, I would look desperate. "And now you are desperate and alone," Jen said softer. "So what did you win?" "What about Nick?" I said. "I gave everything with him. I was always there. Nick did not leave you. You dumped him because he asked you to communicate. Because I was tired of being the emotional one. So you decided to never be emotional again. How is that working out for you?" Saturday night, I drank wine alone. Spent an hour crafting the perfect text. "Hey, stranger. Feels like forever since we really talked. Remember when you mentioned that new taco place downtown? Still want to check it out sometime. Sent it at 11:40 at night. Delivered. Sunday morning. Read at 10:15. No response. Sunday afternoon. Nothing. Sunday night, I broke down. Jen found me crying on the bathroom floor. "I messed up," I whispered. "I really messed up." "Yeah, you did. He was actually a good person. He was kind. And I treated him like he was annoying me. I know. And now he is with someone who just existed. She did not do anything special. She just responded to his texts. Maybe that is all anyone really wants, Jen said quietly. To be met halfway. I do not know how to fix this. You cannot. That is the thing. You cannot fix this one. 2 weeks later, another group hang out at the same rooftop where we met. You do not have to go, Jen said. I want to. I need to see him. You just need him to see you. Ryan walked in, holding Lisa's hand. She was wearing his hoodie. He introduced her around. This is my girlfriend, Lisa. Girlfriend. Official. We made eye contact across the room. He walked over. Hey, how are you? Good, I said. Really good. Work has been crazy busy with summer projects. Oh yeah, I bet. Lisa and I were actually just talking about needing some design work for her sister's wedding. Casual. Easy. Like I was just anyone. Lisa joined us. Hey, we chatted for maybe 2 minutes. Well, we are going to grab drinks. Good seeing you. And they walked away. Later, Lisa stepped away to take a phone call. I saw my opening. Walked up to Ryan. Hey, can we talk for a second? He looked surprised. Sure. What is up? I wanted to explain about before. I was not trying to ghost you. I was just... It is okay, really, he said. But I feel like you thought I was not interested, and I was. You were protecting yourself. I get it. But I am not really interested in being someone's backup plan or experiment. That is not what it was. Then what was it? Because from where I was standing, I put myself out there, and you made it clear you were not interested. So I moved on. That is healthy, right? His voice was not angry. Just done. Closed off. The way you talk to someone you used to know? But what if I was interested? What if I just did not know how to show it? Then that is something you should work on. But not with me. I am with Lisa now, and I am really happy. It has only been like 2 months. 2 months with someone who actually wants to be around me, who texts back, who makes plans and keeps them. That is worth more than 2 months of wondering if someone even likes me. He paused, looked at me directly. You know what the hardest part was. I genuinely thought I was messing up somehow. That maybe I was being too much, coming on too strong. My chest got tight. So I backed off, tried to give you space. And you know what happened? Nothing. Because you did not want me. You just wanted to feel wanted. The words hit like a truck. Lisa makes me feel like caring is not a burden. That is the difference. He looked over at Lisa on her phone, smiled, soft, full of affection and security. That smile. I would never get that smile from him. Lisa started walking back. Jason's whole face changed when he saw her. The walls came down. Real joy came in. He never looked at me that way, because I never gave him the chance. I should go. I hope you find what you are looking for. I really do. And I hope when you find it, you do not test it to see if it breaks. He walked away. I went back to Jen, completely shell-shocked. What happened? He is happy with her. I know. Like, actually genuinely happy. Not rebound happy. Real happy. Yeah. How did I lose someone I never even had? Because you never let yourself have him. You were so busy protecting yourself you forgot to actually try. We watched them leave early. Ryan's hand on Lisa's back. She looked up at him with uncomplicated affection. His hoodie wrapped around her. No games. No strategy. Just 2 people who like each other acting like it. Walking home, I said, maybe it just was not meant to be. Jen stopped walking. Are you seriously doing this right now? Doing what? Making excuses. You lost him because you played games. That is it. I was not playing games. I was setting boundaries. Oh my God, you are never going to learn, are you? Learn what? That being alone is not the same as being independent. It is just being alone. 3 months later. Scrolling Instagram. Ryan and Lisa at a pumpkin patch. Kissing. Caption says, thankful for this one. Comments flooding in. You two are perfect. Relationship goals. Cutest couple. I stare at the photo. Start typing a comment. So happy for you guys. Delete it. Close the app. So that is where I am now. Thought I was smarter than everyone about dating. Thought it was a man's job to keep chasing. But why would he chase someone who keeps running? I did not play games. I just had standards. Boundaries. I was not going to be one of those girls who drops everything for a guy. Jen says I self-sabotaged. My other friends say he just could not handle a strong, independent woman. I do not know which one I believe. Maybe both. Maybe neither. All I know is he is happy now with someone who did not need a strategy guide. And I am still here, independent, alone, telling myself, that is what I wanted all along. Some nights I almost believe it.